Does Northern Soul has basic moves or not? Because whenever I make a video tutorial on Northern Soul, people tell me,
Northern Soul doesn't have any basic moves.
You can't teach Northern Soul. It's a free form of dance.
but whenever I make a video dancing wrong on purpose, use the soul song and call it Northern Soul, people told me,
That's not Northern Soul. Those are not Northern Soul moves. You're doing it wrong.
to open up this debate, we all collectively gotta agree on something. That Northern Soul, it's a dance style. And yes, I know Northern Soul is a whole entire subculture. But right now, in this video, we're gonna focus only on the dance style because that's the argument that we're having. Like I was saying, Northern Soul is a dance style, which means that there is specific moves that need to happen in order for the dancing to look that specific dance style. If there's a reason why Northern Soul is known around the world, it's because it's unique and because it's iconic. That, of course, implies that a whole dance style is involved. Now, the first argument I see on my Facebook, usually from British people, is that Northern Soul is a dance style that you just go in the dance floor and you let the music take over and let the music tell you what to do. You just gotta feel it in your soul. Well, I got news for you, my dear British friends. That is what you do in every single dance style around the world. Every single dance style implies that you love the music and you feel it in your soul. That is the whole point of social dancing. People having fun through music that they love. And that's why I never see any Latinos arguing to me about that, because we all understand that that is dancing 101. That is the bare minimum you apply with the music that you love on the dance floor. But for some reason, my British people is acting as if they discover feeling passion for music. The next argument that I see is when people says,
No, this is not line dancing.
You're gonna end up looking like a robotic choreography.
just because some people need a tutorial to learn. When I started dancing, for me it was easy. I just started to see my friend and I started imitating it and it just came easy to me. It was fast for me, it was easy. But just because it was easy for me, I'm not gonna shame people who is struggling. And also remember, like, learning how to dance properly is not the only reason why you take a class. Some people take it because they want community. Some people take classes just because they want fitness. And unless you want to be a professional choreographer where you're required to look exactly like your peers, that is, as a matter of fact, really hard to accomplish. So don't worry, a tutorial is not gonna make you look robotic. And another thing I wanna bring to the table is that with every single form of art, everybody adds their own essence. So yes, everybody does their own thing on the dance floor, even though we're all dancing to the same style. That's like handwriting. We can all write the same sentence and even the same language, but we're all gonna have our own handwriting. Dancing works the same way. My argument with this is that with everything, you need to feel it in your soul and you need to add your own essence. In every form of art, but right now we're talking about dance. For example, in Cumbia culture, people learn the basics if they want to dance with a couple or if they want to dance by themselves, and then you add your own seasoning. And Northern Soul is not the exception. You can see a bunch of people dancing in the room, and everybody's adding their own essence, and everybody's feeling the music and loving it, but everybody's doing certain elements that make it look like we're all dancing to that dance style together. Same thing with rockabilly, same thing with cumbia, same thing with huepa, same thing with agogo, same thing with salsa, same thing with reggae, same thing with ska. If Northern Soul didn't have basic essential moves that make up a whole entire style, we wouldn't have dance championships around the world because they wouldn't have anything to judge upon. So bottom line to my argument is that Northern Soul, it's a dance style, which means that there's a specific guidelines that make that dance iconic enough to be called a style. And like every other form of art in the entire planet, you need to put your own style, your own sauce, your own spice, your own essence, and you also need to love it. You need to feel it. You need to be into it. And one of the reasons why Norte and Sol is so iconic is because we can all look at it and recognize it. If you agree or disagree with me, let me know in the comments, but please use arguments. Don't just tell me the story of you were an original solely on the 70s. I don't care about that. Tell me your arguments. Like, deglose your arguments. Don't tell me your life story. Let's be objective if we want to have a conversation. Also remember that you can take my online dance course where I teach you the basics, and then the rest is your own spice, your own essence, and your own style. I also have a little bit more advanced course on stomping, and I also offer ska, cumbia, and rockabilly bopping. All the information on the description box, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.